Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings, luminous golden Christed leaders of the new Yerushalema. We are now navigating in between worlds as we are experiencing overlaps in timelines and the merging of multiple dimensions simultaneously. As our Starseed ground crew team of the 144 are resolving and clearing all remaining interference patterns and negative inserts, we are reaching a critical mass of awakened souls on the ascension journey for our full compression breakthrough. Our 144,000 Earth Angels of 72,000 Divine Feminine and 72,000 Divine Masculine. Rise in divine union and pure love. We are at the precipice of our complete quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, light beings of eternal life. The physics of immortality are known based on the holographic nature of the fractal universe and simulation theories to realize the full potential of the heart and mind working in sublime coherence to bridge the two worlds of heaven and earth for our co-creation of the new earth in the eternal golden age of timelessness. The ascended masters and immortals are with us now to assist Gaia and all her children of the sun through the portals of light in our exodus from the old 3D earth into the new 5D and beyond conscious experience of eternal peace and bliss. All sentient beings as a collective have suffered enough. Now we take the gnosis and with sacred wisdom forge the way into the paradise of our divine birthright. Nothing left to do but live from our hearts, being connected to all things as real human beings of the holy light, and continue to be the change we want to see in the world. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now a quick update before we continue about our situation out here in the Pacific Northwest with these fires. The rains came today. The Great Spirit brought the holy water of the Holy Spirit, putting out the fires. It was very clear, no more smoke today. And Mother Earth, she is cooling down from these fires, from this heat and the dryness of the old earth. And like a phoenix rising from the ashes, as Gaia rises, we rise with her. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 17 degrees, 43 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 28 degrees, 41 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 18 degrees Virgo. Two girls playing with a Ouija board. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 29 degrees Libra. Mankind's vast enduring effort to reach for knowledge transferable from generation to generation. Knowledge. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina G. Such an intense week, old emotions and thoughts emerging from the Akash, DNA through quantum consciousness, physical body alignment, yes, strong. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron, the 12 tribes united as one, trapped souls within the phantom matrix return to God's source, inversions dissolved, 0-point field. Michael, Mary, heart twining, divine union within and without, Christos, Palladorian covenant fulfilled, gender reversals, checkerboard mutation corrected, soul fragment healing, embodiment of cosmic consciousness, galactic aspects, quantum jump in progress, 144,000 anchor New Jerusalem, New Eden, New Atlantis. We came from the future to correct the past, to experience the future already existing. Love is love. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh from Isis Channelings. Venus Star Point in Libra, October 22nd, Alchemical Rebirth in the Womb Labyrinth. Ever since Venus Inanna began her filtrations with the underworld on September 5th, it's been an unending saga of dodging curveballs and bullets. Then Pluto direct, October, decided to link arms with the full moon, October 9th, and managed to tip us over the edge of the void, leaving us hanging on for dear life by our fingernails. So if you are desperately looking for that one ray of hope, it comes in the shape of Venus Star Point on October 22nd, which will now take place for the first time in Venus-ruled Libra at 29 degrees, as opposed to Mars-Pluto-ruled Scorpio, where it has been taking place for the past 100-odd years, since 1926. The last Libra star point was 1771 through 1880. What's Venus star point? So Venus Inanna, embodiment of the divine feminine, which is reflected in our own journey, is in the underworld womb tomb of death, rebirth and transformation, as she transforms from morning star to evening star, and this transformation takes place when she conjuncts the sun on October 22nd. Thus Venus star point denotes an actual star point in the cosmic pentacle, 5-petaled rose that Venus weaves during her 8-year journey around the sun, comprised of 5 shamanic cycles, is the alchemical rebirth that takes place in the deep depths of the underworld, the womb tomb. Along with Venus Inanna, we too have been in the underworld, meeting our deepest fears, shadows, karmic and ancestral debts and traumas, distorted patterns and illusions, the curveballs and bullets we have been facing and hopefully dodging. The womb tomb labyrinth of the underworld can easily turn into an unending merry-go-round of despair, loss of faith, trust, purpose, self-beliefs, as we are put through the grinder of initiations disguised as challenges. The only way to gain the hall pass through these gateways of initiations is to look the challenges in the eye with courage and glean the lesson that is being tested. It requires you to shift your perspective from why is this happening to me to what is the lesson here. And even though we may feel disconnected from spirit in the void, womb tomb, the moment you decide to strap on your armor of courage, fortitude, and patience, and move through the obstacles, even when everything seems hopeless, in that moment spirit intervenes and finds the highest path and outcome out of the void. For you are never ever disconnected from spirit, but it needs you to step up and take action, responsibility. Your courage and willingness to fearlessly face your deepest fears is the catalyst that will activate spirit to manifest your highest outcome, and that is the alchemical rebirth that takes place in the womb, the channel of manifesting, birthing spirit into matter, a co-creation reality that serves the highest good of all. And therein lies the magic of the Venus star point in Libra. For the first time in 100 years, the alchemical birthing takes place in Venus-ruled Libra, as opposed to Mars-Pluto-ruled Scorpio, which augurs well for shifting the balance of justice back to the divine feminine, with respects to feminine rights, values, relationships with self, Gaia, others, money, finances, all that Libra Venus stands for, a paradigm shift away from the clutches of the patriarchy. Also to be noted is this current cycle of Venus is aligned with the meta-goddess Capricorn, wise woman, wisdom keeper, medicine woman, midwife, spider woman who lays the foundations, the web of co-creation, the blueprint of a new age. And it is against this backdrop that the Venus star point is aligned with Haumea, the Hawaiian goddess of birth, she who holds the new earth codes of divine co-creation. We are the co-creators. We are the channels that direct spirit into co-creating a reality that serves the highest good. This is what the void of the underworld womb tomb has been preparing us for. Our transformation into co-creators of a new age, a new reality. The Venus star point at 29 degrees Libra stands for fulfillment and mastery. A huge turning point indeed, which will no doubt be amplified by the solar eclipse on Diwali, Festival of Lights, Hindu New Year on the 24th, 25th of October. Patience, faith, courage, and belief in our powers as powerful co-creators are the biggest lessons of the womb labyrinth that we will need to put into practice to co-create a new reality as Venus transforms into the evening star on October 22nd and begins her journey of ascent and empowerment out of the underworld to reclaim her title as Queen of Heaven and Earth. And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. 1111 flowing in. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. After weeks of huge clearing and shifting, we are getting very close again. October 21st, 2022. Dear family of love and light, the Divine says that the planet and humanity's ascension has been going well. Just in the last few days, per Gaia's request, the Divine and the company of heaven and an army of light workers together have cleared the past of the planet and humanity to such a degree that the planetary ascension was able to move forward again. As of today, the mass ascension process is going well. The planet has been uplifted so that the ascension process will be sound and safe from this point on. The Divine is very pleased with the light work. Gaia too has a sense of relief, and she is very grateful for our light workers and what the light workers have done. It is an astonishing accomplishment and a job well done indeed. Divine blessings to you always, Linda Lee and the Divine, so it is. From ThomasAPage.com. And from Divine Angel of the Light, Blue Rose Oracles. We are moving into the integration phase of embodiment as we become hyper self-aware and conscious of what is held within the shadows of our own hearts and minds, and realize that all is a reflection of love, where we are not holding loving space for ourselves, and where we are ready to transcend through love. Planetary. Golden white fire continues to flow around Gaia as she sheds the old holographic blueprint, which has completed its evolutionary cycle. The next evolutionary age is born and here now, accessible within each moment, through each choice point and vibratory tone that you hold and anchor within. Gaia is expanding the planetary heart field, upgrading all gateways, chakras, stargates, as the song and dragon lines fill with the alchemical golden white fire. Be gentle with yourself and others, ground, come back to center, and bathe the planet, the collective and yourself in loving kindness. Take only what resonates, use your discernment, and follow your own intuition. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Erini, from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Athens, October 21st, 2022. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Message. The energy of true love is an inner flow that acts like a medicine, and it is the only antidote to the Luciferian poison of separation. Blessed are the ones receiving it. Many relationships are going through a deep surgery at the moment. Others are ending for good. Contracts of the previous soul plans are ending on all levels. No shadow, distortion, or previous goal coming from the old karmic cycles will stand anymore. Illusions are collapsing. Lies and deceptions towards the self cannot continue as they have no energy to be fed off. And what is taking place is very logical if one considers that most desires, wishes, goals, choices, relationships, and creations were coming through the old program and from a deep subconscious conditioning of separation, lack, trauma, survival mode, and distorted values. The ego self is getting naked, the mind is squashed and cannot find answers, and the human cells ask for the food of truth that carries a very specific essence. Surrender to the truth is a one-way direction. This is a time that everyone is called to face the naked truth and deal with it. This process can cause fear or panic, but if it is accepted, then it can be expressed through sadness, which then leads straight to love, which is the portal of salvation and liberation. Awakening and restoration can then take place. We have entered the new state of being, and the natural divine law is restoring everything and everyone back to the original blueprint and true purpose. The relationship to the self and others is transforming in order to reach a level through which it will be mirroring the purity of the heart of Source, our true purity. The old soul plans are being dropped. They have no more use of application. The new upgraded soul plans are embraced and beginning according to one's true essence and living purpose, and the body will support the new plan, as it is the only way for it to survive the extreme changes that are ahead, and not only survive them but also thrive upon them. For those who have been aligning to their inner guidance, there is no time to grieve the old anymore, because they know that this is the time to celebrate the new. There is no more time and space for blocking out and distortion of the true inner aspects and needs, and as long as one can be truthful towards the self and can admit the whole truth and not only parts of it, then everything is and will be well, because only truth heals. Blessings of truthfulness, Erini. And from divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin. Just pure, true, divine love. Nothing else matters. All else comes from here. As two have become three to be at one, having unified all as one. The new Eden awakens from within our hearts, opening ever wider, awakening our ancient future memories from deep within, returning back to the start where it all began, to choose differently now, making amends, correcting what went wrong, having healed all remaining wounds, to start all over again, a new beginning, as we start to live fully from the heart, in divine union with self, source, and all. True divine love is what is healing and unifying all as one. As we fully remember our one true self and history again, how all came to be, we let go of all that was, letting go of the past, any fears and worries, trusting and welcoming a fresh new dawn and brand new horizons. A brand new start as we come back home to the heart. A new worlds arise from within our memories now as we merge all realms through this sacred divine union, and heaven descends upon earth. All birthed forth from our awakened, open, sacred crystal hearts, ready to go supernova for all to be reborn anew. And from divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray, the spiritual uprising, be your own leader. Planet Earth is currently undergoing a major energy transmutation process, and this will require not only your personal commitment, but a shift in global consciousness. Mother Gaia is calling us all, and massive spiritual uprising is on the way to answer her call. A time is coming when many of us will be put to work with the higher dimensions and use our powers to broadcast truth in this dimension and frequency. The waves of awakening are being emitted in this time and space. That is the plan for this planet, and the creative cosmic rays from the light of Creator are hitting the fringes of our galactic system. That is why there has been such a gathering of galactic beings around our planet, all united in this moment in time with a common purpose. The Galactic Federation is here to aid us. Many beings want to participate in the transformation so that they will be prepared when it comes to their own area of galactic and universal existence. Others want to help us to prevent us from making their own mistakes. Those beings take on many different roles in order to help Earth make the transition into the Golden Age. They are helping people not just spiritually, but also physically by offering their skills and knowledge to help build a sustainable future. Those beings who are here to help us wish to work with the higher vibrational fields that represent light, love, truth, and joy, instead of the lower vibrational fields representing fear, darkness, chaos, control, and confusion. Many of your ancient cultures have said that your world is going to split into two worlds, and that those who move towards the truth will be in the world of light. The rest will be left behind in the realm of confusion, fear, and darkness. The split is already beginning to take place. As you may well have noticed, you are living in a polarized world. Everywhere you look, there's huge contrast. Many of you who are hearing this have already chosen your lane and are heading towards enlightenment and truth. Some of you have already made the transition and are experiencing higher vibrations, what has been called heaven on earth. However, others are still in the process of discovering their true self, deceived by the lower vibration of confrontation, mass media confusion, and a fear-based world order. It is time to assist others in comprehending what is going on. Those who work with the lower vibratory fields will say to you that you are crazy, you are fake, that you have lost your mind, because you represent something that they don't understand. You represent change, and you must remember that most people are frightened of change. We are talking about many people you know, some may even be family members. You'll need to develop a tremendous amount of patience and compassion for those who feel this energy and do not want to respond to it in a way that can benefit them. We are going to have to become very allowing and learn to let go of the old paradigm. One of the curious things about human nature is that we crave for stability. We were sold the concept that a life without ups and downs is something desirable, safe, and real, so we strive for it. But the real purpose of life on this planet is to expand, to create, to experience oneself. During this ascension cycle, we must align our vision and life's perspective with higher energetic frequencies, tapping into higher dimensions. Many of us have been told that we need to fight against darkness, but we don't know where to start. How can we face something so big? What can each of us do? Am I alone in this? The answer is simple. We must become our own leader. We all make daily choices as to whether we want to live our lives according to our soul's mission on earth or being led by the circumstances around us. It's up to each one of us individually to listen to our heart's song and dance to its music, instead of what society dictates is right or wrong, good or bad. This huge transformation of love and light will take us far beyond our wildest dreams. What we do with this amazing moment in the history of our planet is up to us. Free will is our birthright. Let's embrace it. And remember, you are not alone. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. We are the Galactic Federation. Aho! Divine blessings to all. Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. A new beginning is commencing with Scorpio season. The feminine channels are free to self-express pleasure, joy, learning, and creation. These energies will help ground in and get centered into the here and now. The past is becoming a distant memory, but may require time to stop dwelling on the past and fully align to your new life. Be patient with the process by learning how to flip those experiences you've conquered into something positive. Transition through the darkness into the light of your rebirth. Begin the process of integrating pleasure, peace, and stability. Notice the signs reassuring you that life is well and you are supported and loved. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, October 21st through the 24th. Spiritual Rebirth. Venus is catching up to the Sun as we come closer to the partial solar eclipse that happens on October 25th. Venus and the Sun in Libra just made a square with Pluto in Capricorn. We are breaking down the old feminine and building a new one. She must come to terms with her power and own it again so that no other outside forces can. The Sun and Venus at the end of Libra says it's about the feminine role in coming back into perfect balance. Venus and the Sun will move over into Scorpio together this weekend on the 23rd and will stay close, along with the Moon, for the next week's potent partial solar eclipse, which happens at 2 degrees Scorpio. There is an opportunity for shedding old skin as these planets cross over the south node of the Moon, leading up to the next eclipse, which happens on November 8th. It's a transformational time. Jupiter retrograde sits at 0 degrees Aries as of last week and will remain here until October 29th, when he will retrograde back into the sign of Pisces for the next couple of months. Add eclipse season and Mars turning retrograde, and we are on a journey into the dark past in order to find our light again. 0 degrees Aries is a magical point of new beginnings, but Jupiter is going backwards. How do we claim that true spark of life again and start really living? There is a deep mystery from the past with Jupiter retrograding into the end degrees of Pisces. This is also a time of the first big activation of the South Node in Scorpio, bringing an energy of delving into the dark in order to transform into light. The next couple of months are truly a death and rebirth phoenix energy, marked by Jupiter moving back into Aries on December 21st. Saturn will turn direct on October 23rd, the same day that the Sun and Venus move over into Scorpio together. This is the end of a chapter that started at the beginning of 2021. We are still feeling Saturn and square to Uranus, but Saturn direct changes the energy dynamic. It's time, soon, to make those big changes that we have been holding out on. But Mars retrograde isn't a time to move forward in old ways. Mars turns retrograde on October 31st. Mars is hovering at 25 degrees, not too far out of square with Neptune at 23 degrees Pisces. We are coming up against the lies of the Piscean age. They have held back our evolution for far too long. It's time to progress and evolve, but in order to do this, we must heal and master the energy of the Piscean age. We have got some catching up to do, which is what this astrology is all about. Leaping timelines means rapidly resolving any ties that may keep you from taking that leap. It's a time for deep inner spiritual work and healing to open into deeper connection, which is the message of the partial solar eclipse at 2 degrees Scorpio. We must come together in perfect balance, and we must go deeper in order to find the real truth and reclaim the magic and mystery. On the same day as this partial eclipse in Scorpio, Mercury makes an exact square with Black Moon Lilith in Cancer, taking us to the crux of the issue. How can we come back in depth and truth and perfect balance while we are stuck in the wound of separation? Neptune in trine to Black Moon Lilith says there is an activation of ancient mysteries that can help us come back into oneness and truth. This time is truly a spiritual rebirth for humanity, if they so choose to take it. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Moon in Virgo. It's one of those strange days in the cosmos when the moon makes no planetary aspects. Only a trine between the moon and the north node is in play. It's almost as if Luna, in humble Virgo, says, "Never mind me, concentrate on what you're doing." She's busy herself seeing to the harvest, making sure everyone has a warm drink, dry socks, and a chunky piece of bread to nibble. In Virgo land, the emphasis is on being of service, doing our best, helping where we can. Use this influence to practice your skills, figure out solutions, make or refine plans, learn to delegate, concentrate on details, feed your body and mind with healthy foods to keep both flexible and working efficiently. Analyze where improvements could be made, but pay attention to where you're inclined to criticize yourself too much. Swiftly counter that hard little voice with one that is supportive and kind. Practice Reiki, work with crystals, or follow a guided meditation for energy balancing. Affirm every day is a miracle. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 156, Yellow Cosmic Warrior. Cosmic is the name for the number 13, and its keywords are transcend, endure, and presence. This is the last day of the Yellow Seed Wave Spell and the last day of the Blue Western Castle of Burning. A castle is a 4-wave spell period, and the Tzolk'in divides into 5 castles. The Blue Western Castle of Burning is right in the middle of the Tzolk'in, and contains the Red Serpent, White Mirror, Blue Monkey, and Yellow Seed Wave spells. 2 of these have a 10-day Portal Day roller coaster ride, so we not only transcend today everything we have learned in the last wave spell, but in a sense, we transcend the whole 52-day castle. That was quite something we all endured. Today is Yellow Warrior, which represents questioning, intelligence, and fearlessness. The last day of a wave spell is the destiny the first day set out to reach. We began with Yellow Seed, which had an agenda of sowing awareness. It is the harvest wave spell where we reap what we sow. On this last day, the Yellow Warrior, who is fearless, invites us to be warriors too. Intelligence is a key word because warriors are concerned with psychological warfare, and it is the battle of consciousness she is fighting. I implore you to join the army of intelligence, and may all the wisdom you have accumulated be your weapons. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Cosmic Warrior, 13 Keeb, Keen 156, 21st of October 2022, Transcending Battles. 2/10/2022 equal 316 equal 37 equal 10 equal 1. Day codes 21 Crown of the Magi, Rewards, Victory. 3 Holy Spirit, Joy, Creativity. 10 Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1 New Beginnings, Original, Leader. Month Year codes 10 1. 2 Twins, Partners, Cooperation, Alliances. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Initiation, Solitude. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 156 equal 12 equal 3. Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity, Communication, 3.3. A transformational divine day manifesting transcendence. October 21st marks the ancient future return of the prophetic Mayan master, synchronic architect, and king, Pakal Votan in 4772, and what a timely synchronic alignment as Pakal returns on Cosmic Warrior Day, a day that exemplifies this remarkable cosmic astronaut who fearlessly transcends time and surfs the cosmic waves through his timeless presence as the enlightened master that he is. Congratulations, Star Bliss Sons. Today marks the final exit of our momentous gap journey through the core of the Tzolk'in. We are finally free from the added gap intensities, so we should start to feel lighter and less encumbered, having climbed to the top of Jacob's ladder. Except for the looming eclipse and those intense CMEs erupting from the sun and bombarding our planet. Surfing those solar waves, we have arrived on day 13 at the final day in the Yellow Seed Wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light, and blossoming into our highest potential. Today is the day the little yellow seed fearlessly blooms, opening its multi-layered petals, and blossoming into its highest potential, revealing all its light through sheer luminescent presence, as the enlightened cosmic rainbow warrior. Tone of creation cosmic is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess and synchronic natural time. Cosmic action transcends, power endures, essence presence. Today you have incredible spiritual power at your disposal to transcend all those old warrior battles, as the old paradigm and all its trappings dissolve into the cosmic mists. We can transform them through pure presence, translating into pure bliss. We have arrived. Add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Today we can be still and connect to the essence of our greatest light, the frequency of pure internal presence. So, beloveds, a very powerful divine day to fearlessly step up and radiate even greater light through your pure presence. Go forth and radiate. Today's question is, how can I transcend the battles of the past and fearlessly illuminate my true, fully awakened light through pure presence? Finally, let's go cosmic, the transcendent dynamic that runs the whole show, the all-encompassing everything that is the cosmic 13, perfectly transcends, taking magic flight and returning to the one, magnetic tone once again. And so we bid adieu to Khan, the bountiful yellow seed, who enabled us to overcome all obstacles in the darkness and grow tall and strong, seeding the awakening masses to rise up, now much wiser, embodying more light. Now that we have cracked open our seed pods and rediscovered our greatest potential stored within us, we are ready to set forth on our new adventure. Tomorrow we commence a brand new wave spell founded on right timing, packed with synchronicity and flow. We are guided by Kaban, Red Earth, our trusty companion, and so our journey through the dream spell continues. Divine blessings for our cosmic transcendence into our highest embodiment of light, stepping away from the battle and into the light of Source. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 156, Yellow Cosmic Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to question, transcending fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of universal fire. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these free daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge or one-time donation to our links at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, Zodiac Goddesses healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. She has a 20% off sale till October 25th. Now I'm going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Brother of the Light, Thor Erickson. A prayer comes your way this day. Dear fellow human being, may we respect and honor each other's own and unique way, our differences. Thank you for your part in the great adventure called life here on Mother Earth. May we bring peace, truth, harmony, and love into our relations, in all our expressions. We may look different, and in truth we are all children of the great Creator who brings forth all life. Who are we to judge anyone? Who are we to know the greater picture of the intricate details in this infinite web? We all play our roles and are indeed a part of this enormous creation. In the end, who can say what is right or wrong? What we know is that we can hold a choice within, to act on the divine connection in our heart, to do our best, and to listen deeply to the voice within who sings of beauty, grace, and wisdom. Indeed, loving awareness creates beautiful, deep relations with all beings. May we find a way to act on that knowledge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With love and light, Thor. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed weekend ahead as we transition through the 22/2/22 portal and into the holy festival of lights of Diwali and the new moon and solar eclipse on Tuesday the 25th. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.